That's about it. She doesn't respond. That's it.
But like I said, supposedly you're still with the mean girls. You're just undercover.
Do I look like I'm with the mean girls? Am I making any money at all? Do you see my numbers and how they're horrible? Would that make any sense? No, would it?
No, but just
Am I with the mean girls? Am I making money? Hmm.
still, that's
Wouldn't I
what
be
she's trying.
making money? Wouldn't I be making money like they are? Wouldn't I
I,
have 175 people in here instead of six? So y'all do the math, guys. I mean, do your critical thinking. We're talking about
You're telling them to do their math and critical thinking, and now you sound irritated with them. Again, they're just telling you what they heard. They're not even saying, and it does sound like I'm in a bit of defense for Maple and FBI Tara, which I usually wouldn't be, but in the same sense, they're only telling you a rumor they heard. Again, and it sounds like you're thinking that they're saying it.
Mhm.
Gypsy here. We're talking about Gypsy. Okay, I'm an independent artist who makes nothing.
Makes nothing.
Go look at my social blade. I make $50 a month, if that. You see how many views I get. You see who shares my content. Does that make sense? Let's use our heads here. Let's do critical thinking. Does that make sense? What would be in it for me? More hairspray? I mean, seriously.
no, but I think Kim wanted you to know that people, somebody's saying that about you. You know.
But consider the
Hey,
source,
Brad.
guys. Do y'all not know me by now? I
Oh,
mean,
I know, honey, but
consider
that's
the
what she was trying to
source,
tell you.
guys.
They're not saying they believe it.
You know, if they said I had AIDS, would y'all believe that? I mean, come on. I'm the one who's making the least. I'm the one who's viewed the least. I have nobody sharing my shit unless I ask them to. I mean, do the math, guys. And what did I get out of being a mean girl? Hairspray. I mean, come on. And some brownies. I was there 36 hours. They wanted Sarah. They didn't want Gypsy. So no, I don't work for corporate. And we all know what corporate means. I don't have a rich
Yes.
guy standing behind me telling me what to say. I work for myself. I make all the clips and videos that you see and all the mistakes that are in them. Can I get an amen?
So I'm not sure what telling them about they're telling you about a rumor has to do with them getting this whole lecture about you're not making money. You know what I mean? That seems kind of like putting them in the hot seat, like making I don't know. They're just trying to tell you what they heard.
So y'all use
It
y'all's
seems like they got
heads
attacked, in my
when they try
opinion.
to divide and conquer. Come on, y'all. That's what irritates Ernie so much.
But you're kind of attacking. It seems like you're attacking your panel from an outside view. That's kind of why that could affect your numbers.
Use your goddamn heads.
Now
We're
you're
talking
yelling.
about Gypsy here, okay? And
Now you're yelling at your panel, so that could have something to do with your numbers.
that is a character here on YouTube, people. I'm a YouTube fucking actress. Sometimes I might bullshit you.
Damn.
But for the most
Hey,
part, I
Sayla.
just want to entertain you, laugh, hang out, and I hope to have some friends. And if you ever want to message me and say, hey, what's the gig? Message me. Call me. It doesn't have to be alive because I ain't making no money off of it. Corporate might be, but I ain't. I don't have
Well,
financial backers. I don't have a goddamn sponsor. I don't have anybody buying my damn sodas and pizza. I mean, ask Crazy Chicken Lady. Nobody donates to Gypsy. Would that make any sense that I was in cahoots, that I would get a trickle down? Thank you.
Again, if you're coming off like that to your panel and people in chat, it's not probably going to make people want to donate when you always talk about the money and make them feel bad about it. A lot of people don't have money.
Gypsy, Gypsy,
Right?
Gypsy.
Yeah.
I think what Kim was trying, like I said, I had heard it too, but I didn't pay it no mind. I think Kim was just trying to warn you because, you know,
Pretty much.
the Mean Girls, after what happened with Peach and Ghost,
Yeah,
I
this right
listen.
here, Kim, I am too. I am too. I love you too. And there's nothing wrong with you being tired. I'm in my 50s. I don't know what your age is, but I know that you've got responsibilities with your children and family and animals. And damn it, we get tired. It was 5 o'clock in the evening.
Absolutely, they do,
What do
St.
they
Elmo.
expect us to always sound like we're on crack? We're not on crack over here. We get tired. Can I get an amen?
You're not on crack over there. Are you implying other people around are on crack? Just wondering. Just wondering if you're in the audience.
Because, like I said, I'm an independent artist. That's why I put it up here all the time. I'm an independent fucking artist who
Damn.
never gets a tip. Okay, so that should
Again, with the money, yelling at people about money doesn't really probably help.
tell you follow the money, and it ain't over here. Never has been. I love you too, Kim. You can come back up if you want.
Remember how Mammoth says if you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't.
Try your, I think it's my internet. I don't think it's y'all's. I think it's mine. When it's cloudy here, I get crappy service with
It's a good way to
StreamYard.
put it.
I
Oh,
even thought
okay.
about like going straight
Yep.
to YouTube without using StreamYard. StreamYard lags. That's why I'm not on camera. It will lag
Is
so
he?
bad.
Is he?
It does lag. I've had to go back in and catch back up a couple of times.
Hey, Truth Hurts, good to see ya. But this divide and conquer shit, use your goddamn heads. I
Damn.
mean, I'm sorry to have to use the Lord's name in vain, but nothing else seems to get people's attention. Sometimes you need Jesus to help you. I mean,
All this because they heard a rumor is what I'm just going to point that out again. They were just bringing something they heard to her, and this is the reaction still.
damn, make the point here. Hello. Does Gypsy get any views? She had 6 people in there the other night. Doesn't that tell you something? Follow the money. And where's Mr. Moneybags sitting? Okay, that's where you're going to see. Just sorry.
Just breathe. Yeah, that's a good advice.
Give me a
Breathe.
break. Set them up for what? That sounds
Don't know.
like psychosis thinking to me, or like what they call soap opera thinking. People that think like that must have some sort of personality disorder.
Or it couldn't be that somebody might have been trolling. That's one thought. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how the rumor got spread because I don't think any of us have heard that rumor. So I don't necessarily agree with they have psychosis just because somebody made up a rumor or they thought they heard something and they brought it to your attention. I don't know how that would mean they're in a psychosis, but that's just me.
Normal people
People
that are
troll.
on their meds don't think like that. Don't set people up.
Normal people on their meds don't set people up. Again, there are plenty of trolls in this YouTube. I mean, it could have been as simple as that. It might not have anything to do with them being, again, psychosis or on meds. They might not even be on meds. They might just wanted to screw with somebody. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I don't think anybody in this chat's heard it. If you've heard that rumor, can you put it in the chat? I have not heard the rumor. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe there is a rumor.
They're in cohorts, I tell you.
That's crazy. I'm an actress,
I mean,
guys. I want to come here, make you laugh, and then I go cook dinner and sit and watch all. Thanks, Tara, for letting me get all that out. I had to get it out. I had to let that
I found
demon
it.
out. I had to let it out.
I was surprised about that rumor, but the
It's
reaction,
ridiculous.
my God.
The
I don't even pay that
storylines
kind of
they
shit
keep
in
trying to come
mind.
up with. And they can show every fucking message I've ever sent because I tell it. I tell it. I tell it.
Who? Who would show every message? Are you talking about the person that started the rumor? Because we don't even know who it is. Or are you implying some of us? I know I don't show messages. But
That's what I say. I think, you know, they're just trying to cause problems.
Mhm.
I've heard it, but according to
They want to cause problems, Tara, because
Yes,
I
they do.
don't work for corporate. They don't want me participating because I'm not part of corporate. Do you get that?
who?
Gypsy. I've had Nicolina tell people that I was.
It could have been somebody that's paranoid, even from a chat that you go in. It doesn't mean it was somebody here. That's what it sounds like. That's why I wanted to clear that up. I don't think anybody here's even heard that.
Mentally insane, that I was crazy, that I'm a liar, that I'm poor.
Who cares, Tara? We love you.
But
It doesn't matter. None of that would matter to me. None of that. None of
no,
it.
it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying, I'm making a point.
Okay.
She has never had honestly a conversation with me more than a couple of words. She's tried to dox me. That didn't turn out too well for her. Trying to think what else. But the whole thing is, it's all bullshit. She just runs her mouth. So her saying it, or whoever saying that you're working for corporate.
Who's running their mouths? Because now you're implying. It sounds to me like you're implying that Nicolina made the comment. The way you're talking, but you're always going on panel and talking about her. You talk about she won't talk with you, but she's whenever she goes on the panel, you drop off. You refuse to. And every single panel I've ever heard you on, and again, this is constructive criticism or commentary. This is my observation. Every panel you go on, you do not go on it without talking about Nicolina. I've never heard you on a panel without talking about Nicolina. If you talk about somebody on a panel constantly, then they might talk about you back or have something to say,
This is another one.
It's never going to stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm glad that I don't depend on this as a crazy chicken lady.
Income again.
I'm about to tell you why. Everyone lets their morals, values, and just core of being as a human on this planet Earth toward their other fellow human go into the toilet here for a dime or clout in hopes to get a dime. So I hope to thine own.
So that sounds like your interpretation or perception is that many of us are just trying to get money. And I know I can speak for myself that it is not true. It sounds like others are trying to get a dime.
Self be true.
Because it's mentioned a lot.
I hope that I never, ever, 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 ever become a corner who turn on you on a dime. And that is a literal dime. It's over the dimes, guys. Lots of jealousy, lots of dog eat dog because of that dime. Okay. To thine own self be true. Think of each channel as not only someone's apartment, house, whatever, their pad where you go crash and hang out for a while and listen to their philosophies of life.
I found this very interesting. Advice as a creator, don't get close to anyone. Keep a safe distance between you and literally everyone. Know it's YouTube fantasy production. That's all it is. Fair weather fake friends in every single corner who turn on you on a dime. And that's a literal term, a dime. Money. Money again.
People depend on this as an income.
And I've never said anything about money, but some people always talk about money, and it's pretty obvious to people that watch all the channels who's always talking about money.
Had to learn not to.
Yeah, right. Exactly, gamer girl.
People depend on this as an income.
And I've never said anything about money, but some people always talk about money, and it's pretty obvious to people that watch all the channels who's always talking about money.
Had to learn not to.
Yeah, right.
Well, if I'm only making $50 a year, I'm pretty sure that I'm not guilty of that.
Once again, money. What does friendships have to do with making money? I don't try to make money off friends. Sometimes people tip on here, but it's not expected and it's a good surprise, but that's not what I'm here for, and I don't talk about it. I would never ask people or always say it's about that. I'm not looking at this as income. I like the socialization and it's needed for me. And I've actually formed real friendships on here.
Let's see. Someone that is jealous of you.
Because it's mentioned a lot.
I hope that I never, ever, 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 ever become comfortable with making money here.
Oh my lord.
Because we see what it's done to a couple of channels, right?
Money.
Greed.
Money.
The dog eat dog.
It might come more naturally too if it's not mentioned so much. Just a little tip.
It's me versus you mentality. This is supposed to be, like I said, let me go right back here.
Oh my God.